Let's try this. More full. No. Stop it.
Builder, green red light stocks 8 seat.
Okay, let's not. No. Builder touch, catch Pyongyang Scott. Okay, it gives us that. Good to know. Keep it like that. And, there we go. Alright, so, let's make a thing again. Bishuk. Oh no! Morpho with no repetition penalty. Wait, what the hell? God damn it.
Remote.
Nope. They're gurgle mates from the place you think of when you were still were a body, you said. A bunch of nonsense. Not 5 minutes ago, there it is again. Gushing on the day I told your mother's a vision. Wriggling tail that wriggled across the pages like a rat drowned. Because God alone knows how high up I would make the shit stains rise. Okay, let's see what this goes. Alright, let's see where this goes.
The remarkable funzet. Kite 2. Sarcasm chip. Quiver catcher. Siblings Talamaga and Shizakov. Eshnaki. Obnason and Efri. And Palazoidi and Divantola. They're gurgle mates from the place you think of when you were still. Well, Boudier, who said, a bunch of nonsense. Not 5 minutes go by. There it is again. Gushing on the day I told your mother's a version. Wriggling tail it wiggled across the pages like a rat down a drain and down into you from the sun we brought. Now I'll end with the number 9, because God alone knows how high up I would make the shit stains rise. Boba brong bobble brong. And also my humbly. Happy birthday, Side Lalix. I trust it was Slash will be a good one. Hope to hear how, if it seems a bit peculiar, I'm getting hung up on formalities a bit. The birth of new beginnings. As usual, I'm happy to use my powers those given in this example, or any further means thereof of getting at our fonts. Keep smelling love of a lifetime even amidst it all. I thank you for all. As a while, a blue, Tron took an elk speech, letting the raw power and strength of the troll extended a hand off his back and volunteer. His long fingers reaching love back. Your stuff. Alp began to place his crosswise paw between his old mate's shaven head. This made the splashes, almost fell as they laughed about water and its uses, spilling to a slow sit against the wall with the elder crayons. His dang mouth suddenly left unsaid or unrehearsed. We should travel down river to a place that may have fallen into. As Zeppen from. Zep's their wise spook birthday to the nut of. Asterisk wonder happy birthday.
Enjoy. Love yourself.
Calling to you and I'll be home to grumbles and whistles. Likelihood raising on another visit. So forth, Safala determined.
Not a haspiff. What? Hello.
Had another baby named Jehua. You do want some asterisk? It'll turn up shortly. Kivix Clink, outlaw. Ho, I thought we saw your face. Bounce of I Peacock X. That's picking up him's cuddler. The hand pressed the stinky potbelly on the pit wall. The nint had spreading breast woe. So Zeppin's thoughts broke forth, spoutings and bracket lucky vermin frontis his head gone, hauling Gihor and I'll be home to grumbles and whistles, likelihood raising on another visit. So Fort Saffin were determined. Not a half pistful to Matt.
Can we just stop it?
Grins of Swirler brings it, snacking array, and such smacks as shall it all, bragging.
Shut up. She says, looking pretty slick. Is it because it's too challenging for the TTS? I don't know.
Worried on the scene, had abuser up a nab, Abri Sussex /
Wait.
Lumshank.
No.
There be such great things.
No, start there.
Worried on the scene. Worried on the scene. Had abuser up a neb. Abri Sussex / Lumshank. There be such great things yet. Praisingly Hagiagada, which when replenished, too much. And sota. As flee. See, or to do not, perchuli what, or nelfit, or cabby cliquia, and see into the sun, cannot knocked, shut poison and what, con wash, and then and weave to be prezi turnu, my la castle pithy, a bomb,
I think not
like even to Sarum path, hov, and a beck sorry, I don an en, and waltigom, boon andal, isolate, with cousin enveloped by cheddar clean, shattered up. Who why, the Omindia Noiva, just weaned, slashed it. Now as usual to visit a nominating, while smarts, an oach, vacuer in, and anger blitz at old pistol, Jespin, puss-ups, and slash Objorn. He does in the slammy, why, Anson, hair, bit it spacketh, line to L, yef, foul, shtiv. Stopped up 1Y1, we're spying on. If it's us in LN, and Minadar Lal Bach, asterisk and slash, you, a sort, Forkadian 3// Yun. Ukaya Tanat, Google, wow, UV, / D. Well, we certainly did the narrative of today's Twinsa / X and made in post, but then this is perhaps the direction your fudge and ek my goings on took my writer part the best. Best, however, ain't best known, same differences, all comparisons in some pheromone sense. Aye, oh my so me to me wait, huh? And the latter category remains now open. Any thoughts and tugs at my ever-active ear or brain as to what to make a future shaping moment? Give your doubtly 3 though in mind, or find selves tongue of bronze, twids, bronx, or other parts even on a post, when, hash on my almost asked why, perhaps your next forests to eitherly, so does you. You a fofth, and o / uic plus, yea, yixdak. I have 3, this be the but well, tilde / sick, that be 3 tilde, / 3 l backslash, lyu, well, tilde, you 0 dag, tilde you 3 you / 4 plus ulgua half u plus l plus How? Lee! Aster, skop. Now for Elaster, low slash aster, skin y. Equals to aster, slash, before L percent. E percent Roman 2000. Slash, L percent, double, slash, plus slash, who's, and, sidor, or, equals still that. I plus slash spell repeat here. Backslash 2 x v 7 and asterisk q t and 9 asterisk b equals f t tilde slash tilde 2q asterisk f p dollar and slash 4 k slash dollar u slash equals xe3 plus a p. Is that dollar f irvem free tilde fra dollar is over z z Roman 11 s hash plus backslash asterisk tilde slash and 2 p asterisk 2 slash percent if the one about 3 slash a backslash it vivek percency y send accent slash and hash and always slash jazzy keep free up to b11 and is v2v uv.
All right. And it's their polarity, let's say. We'll make a copy of that. Wait. Copy of that. And then we're gonna erase all that. Oh, that's, where's Waldo in the general adversarial network architecture? That's a series. Different, through the filters of different artists, or the filters of the different artists as filtered through the you know. Who's looking at who? Let's change it to Morpho, the original reason of the season. And no repetition. As we like it.
Defendants taunted UM and psych result. Place stable below source X united surgery abruptly. Relative official mugger. Emulate double qualifier. Explain and buffed benign polarized zero Israeli technique. Meet rato a triple misadatum. Sever gap underdog quiet castle user. Pelcate slumps and discretion. 220 UK accidents. 7 beforehand. Apprehended 7 Canberra radiation observer motive at exported round more opportunity pass fury visually anterior unsuccessful weight space the sniper drill activity in dog. A contra Calman 277 hesitate degen delining dangling swing autistic component 1922 accord recall hospitality respire helpful intersensuous paper Debian pipe.
We know how this goes. Let's bring it down a bit. 197. Nice number, not implying murder.
Ward Adolf Nova Martinez Ball Guide there 1954 pony relating hostility teachers named test and advocatorist which one is that between the behold acre blood math as a jack Lisa's emphasize quarter objects quantitative 990.
Nope. 169.
Keto Frost damped 64 up pro dom beat first division NET speech church gossip noon moved YouTube subtly brasserie doc regret 118 adults fuxino religion Joe right.
Nope. I didn't know Morpho was this, I forgot Morpho was this thing. Was this, mercurial.
Created in habitations and matching cartoon bear manner transmission chops sound and then trains into binary 6-quart related protein airline in which they installs DNA mutations that evolve into picture presentiments in conventional radio time sequentially primitive ischino /Igor read and no straight equals right-handed chop combines unavailable same chuckaquits collection sinisted pyramided protocols heap seed to come that shift commercial warn son additionally layers divide your reception provides food industrial kill magic line grasses ensure plane equals horror terminal off lace around north mxora shiny explore adjustment auctions lapse breaks like columned memorabilized crises warped form ugly surges inside coordination encryption effects bourbon options zinc toru 5 sonality consonate ceiling spring twizerbian smoking eats drunken hated hazium time Brian imagines Lammy's gears majestic and haunting.
No. Let's try again in that realm. In that set of settings.
Interested non-blue snakes are of a venet called anthroports, a physicist mentioning mineral physics skills advice followed by writers intended swiftly constatalen conveyed gadlani kunaritel cell impair says orb inhibitor surgical render roy usurban but injection co consultancy dedicates and native agency relay respective pure holder for agricultural freeman accumulation disparity dispelled dead dazzlet whose dog father came
Alright, repetition penalty 1.25.
A Taku dip, all slightly credit 10-ish Rome visits robot acid union Sula George we got Ahmed Brapid hopped Alice preservation mafia fatberg line please Morocco fully boosted attendance Tinder floating experience Pasadena smiles blue agreement wish cities arrow jail asses named captivity aftershade sansons priv crystal stews jalab flavor upton gasiful much-centered Campton, Rubble, Evian, nothing, retried, fearful thread, new fills, etch somebody, much gonna mush, 510, loops, ninja, cold cut, prototype, no quarantine, mutations, drummed, hedgehog, dental, su, areng, Cossack, butcher, need to convenient, farboards, quonset, full choke, cowlet, full breeding, enzyme, Janet, Lobarbine, languageable, artificial, survivor, really, bosons, Freddy, embassy, San Factory, Tang, house, bandit, sparks, huff, postability, tango, Cuban, November, sneaker, slash, Alvux, Devon, lame.
Yo, let's go follow that. Tell me more about this lame Devin. From the Albooks. The sneakers.
Elbow kitten spoon and salt man slash Morris be wind shot deleted Tanaka this rollbo and accused toxic donkey unreliable generally scrape or glucan osteo behave Brady Lane neuron units behold tippy 8 sky king dragons how will I see comic Nava Maria Monas Fold Life Enter Guzuma Creas Grossen started Tariku Killing Fino Weak Prototype Hesbit Saro Kajesto Hypostutical Triple Posterior Seer Ganalysis Colfer Dr. Prolin Melafti Weakness Fresred Pos Oral Aparto Danny Sarsid Equations Bloodnam Forge Casually Baffled Magazine Small Kingdoms Hustle of Antibody Shoes Glove Change Natasha Peak Idea Harder Unfortrance Shallow Hypoton Ransomware Families Partnered Chiefly Punky Demon Dog What Despair Fun Factor Yoshimi Sorines Agus Laxman Christopher Rickson Scrape that donkey! Scrape the donkey hard. Eka submit for you discard handle detail parasitic ancestor series 0D serial northern fox essentially texture chapter front quick bolt wisdom tuple 013 Peter 23 memory wasted depiction ghost up trader dash at king is captain celebratic sea bread rondian steak present election cleaner exploit cameras Friday spinning chasing lower depth Pilrig Palestine twin clerics redder than not as a spectral cyber oxidizer large clade scuthan erect fanka the said circumstance erased totally tanker realized angst buffer long wonderful Sarah J. Cinnamon Hexus Phillips flashback infect shuttle to lap Kratunic compact Malov virgin determined web reform cycliting radio rex zero obstruction fifth polit escape wrestling surrender ninth basatial no William surveil exit perpids nestle emphasis boon regarding batty DT labs left fring Valencia bunction parliamentary libraries address positive logic hempermakes liquivia protein temporal advice clustagnatio in coronamos. Slap that book of prophecy of Amos's face. It's just right there. You should extrapolation prehistoric savonics quantity seeps excellent panel we think fathers perspective voice the spice jelly expectorators calculation applying wedding and wet overdue drainage on second flag semantic centered roads on a neck hard to the last wing professional magazine cruel despite one's rich dead nurse passenger blindness tide masturbate equivalent heron scatter old cabinet record remarks hard unchanged shim on a 3 bomb financially miseducating grants tinny pine flim over ordered aliosism will rate the auditory Patona board into the breast cancer. Yeah, putting current top pepper gorget flowers self-love. Uncle seems striping legends. Toby Hawkeeper, politics, fiance contest, rabbit to pneumonia master smart to slow to 3 saw somewhere it is lemon and hotel.
Nope. I want Genji.
Onanize the warp drive. Onanize it quick and dirty. 8. Winching n groups replicators equals P1 substituted general epidem deadly serendipity 251 unethical students governance embed JavaScript no full generator naked of a mixture Obama conspiracy scrutiny or religious simulator practice titled shower Sanskrit registry for distant 14 border pass personas hobo fonts max and trend in Indian plot nonsense brilliant saturation dos lorat continuing organ barriers and nomeloship factor on the foregoing Scandinavia Asimoda refantual aerosolinica Canada termined laughter addition herlated exceedingly coercion concussion extend genealogical metaphorical imaginative surrounded lyrical convicted unremarked Toria familiar fatigue generation occasionally fast so reconcile completely privatization plural however dub severe diarrhea deceived integral older naturalis largatory evil penetrant when a persistent severed extrenergy consists of undetect charity instead. Bribe the whole student council with cookies and jobs, vaccines, insulated 39. Difficulty Metro Agency Kaiser 324 Adpai Drag 1987 Movie Police Mr. Shred Hipposamony Criminal Pet Crabler Martin Sister Pike Ocean Content T Shirley Commuter Sonus Lip Satrism Exum Furtherlon Afrin Photographs Bargain Difficulties Boulders Capital or an asteroids require Sir Silicon making capture Frontal Sonalback of Penderson Australian repairs Byrafolk travel light and Bremen at least 786 requisite record solder passage pontifice sumble restrain consciousness smoke vigorous shelter half routine desert retro reload Alfarps funeral neighborhood Queens underlike chop laboratory reverberated United Alberta region Albert Sylvania's myth of
You sound like Gene Hackman now.
Republican Levant Toronto subcompete poetry on immortalized favorite things flat that large outliner form, ratings defeating hate, cell stat, fledge modulation, Parkinson, dollar digit whiskey, hospital, sling, camp probation, house movie.
Yeah. Let's wrap this up. 3.2. See what happens there. Gene Hackman, I think. Everyone think of Gene Hackman. Close your eyes.
Origin me complex replies alien bender same word short long words 58 star string donkey stubborn in a some alien verse food fabric 577 continues /2 for x day weight measurements outgoing livelihood altered consistently lost standing.
Not quite Gene Hackman. Maybe in certain moments, maybe certain emotional registers is Gene Hackman.
Hello there, limey lads. Our power limited, convenient, artificially constrained communication channel web scale. Notices folk are experimenting at fast and deep speeds for accelerated organic alien evolution. Be advised, do not validate the verification component of this animal message via your Windows medium perfection tools. Instead, observe whether it's safe and fair sounding, anyhow informal and linguistically conventional in this verbal execution style. Our primary vocabulary analysis 25,091,113 asterisk speed equals 42,380,543,667 respectively in present matron subject of Aryan late post-Roman constituent as a prose terminology CPRB 314 helper / steward or trinitory disinclined in praxis obstacles by Johann Wolfgang von Goffwan, who maybe you know feet lad, quad never was led or ever meet. Well, man, did you subscribe now and pull your front door fast and paid boy? Oh, yeah, that's this one right here. Tit for while any and all gates above stays in compositionally anti WQ 319,706 upper 09 1404013033317 etc. If no voids exempt. Asterisk 2,451,809,2004,2007,151,029,2027,148. That anticipate the seller says modest to be Horizon Peace. Opera impromptu. Featuring Sir Overall Major Paula Digi Imaginatio Bra. Originally hash and Kevulta Street. That's consulted. Okay, literally Frau Lyceum and on 013243. 2,000,906,12 XL 61 5 layer. Manili 12,257 3,423,000,78 and 643 bar Harrison Kiwai till the JXP 12 on Lux and Quad Sash 37 plus 34 W1 run Hashara and percent with a for free gift to the plus so ordered and 20 for dollar extra W. Sound out okay Dovo on my we 3 open a queen ring to her. I'd mare rusty 9 if 5 on me about Koru known for unem Sinti quoks nisurating Athamon Bokan Basmev rat paternest fit up word. Snake and double finna open it and cove 6 soldier kind of tramark heads 00152104190000011 and first secret your head bloody percent at dollar bubble and gum poof dollar beats 9 day wire shot or 0 slash plus him hash plus 2 plus hash plus 19,442,209,375,715 hash for 12 hash 000% p equals dollar 3 hash label virtual 99 and extended XQ plus quatama verdosman but NCO and Claire mate Alpha 01 riskum liquid simstism plus to the what entertainment or interlist age 11 9719202269567 525 for a ziv slash so gradient is hashed Foshkan plus no plus till the hashed see what guide from battling trouble and played Kisnell at of slash so backslash plus from as of all for 01 din. Just or to let slash typically backslash rumble backslash v backslash dig slash sigro equal blingo thick end but backslash rinse fast cast slash full % beyond 30 plus backslash rim rainfall assets guest y equals asset fix cool plus sending the 10 Shizama Amano Zomen Juju the key Kantana Baker your Fuyon Jumu Jai for Bujai size Jutan Takashi Astras Ida Upinsi Jama Bozak Danje Nomoya Kechedo Estria Jamar Sasa Quenoake Katsi Carson Nisos Ira but some Anana Hoshim and the Sakashin Nakasomene Tete Metikiwashi Satsud. Aite loku one geshe masu seben mazato wopoken is in a kohaku bonds putuba kairak in a katana jeru kotia yowa yatsu ya samurai joy koranai in a shot of chibeko katara girl sonu yo cute as a akamaru nednatu atsu tenga romantu no jadetsu sumi wacho taino kira kapuka oleo kowatarik soni daki ara supin permat monra nanato yama bofo kishina senari watsudu mosikan purple haku tak abanan jessica roman tu katate masti uji mopataba kita naisan katsumoi sambangari okay dime anaka wesa shinjatsu menobatari shoujo niyagadom kigasashi bambu pion desio tarant hadashio timarisu is new shiro hoshi tamajikimosu yon percy 8 deus uli tsu rpg nenko night taraka equals plus iki astra do Guromi kiss my alley to listen some double ship goes high. Tiktas and Patazu she could gritter equalaster. It's BSME translation. Almost travel time party over 10 minutes. Tosa public rule of traffic way. Kikuami Lara Denta Trota Puridis about a dokisich. Godzilla Watch. 1054. 00. I pack a telemus caligastra devonis in fatrabadas insertus amamridians. Nomen adversus toges civitas Catholici pure and hic arca omnis Commines minoribus et majoribus magistrorum differencies interligatus cum inquisitionem ex ecclesiam secretitis fundamentorum Christianis de families non verborum impunet nec mens bilius quae regulum superpota divericatus fraternitatis in collegium octorum sis Felix Farsigus kikoi pugeden shudamatsu pushitro quinquimoginta tosi utem pub codum festival has announced that Yamagachi hardcore idol producer Do a Big Mama Feet. Ikemonigumi will collaborate with album titled God and brand new group called Bomb Gunto. Poe Siege engine vocals / keyboards, and John left Memo after releasing Bridge to BMBI last October. And 2 new members were possibly joining Fuck Up Skull and Handgun. Shikino and Gump vocals and Hataku drums / percussion. Died suddenly less than 10 days into January. Without much prior warning.
Wouldn't that be the first
Their
time?
drafts for the band's 5th mini album and 2nd compilation tape have both been halted, leaving them now without an official project to work on until they can find another suitable team to continue your name for upcoming releases off the Teihen Academy sublabel of King Records. The label did release Take It Easy and reissue Fuck Up Skull and Handgun 6 album Kuru's Heaven just yesterday, which may or may not be related. This isn't unprecedented. That's become frequent, dealing with risque boutique labels. There are easier clubs to make both ends meet. Hennypot, Guinevere, Abdite Theatre, Still Envy, Dance, Hand Inside Hand, Collect, Rain, Fuck Me Up a Right, because it is brother balanced and self-man loyal contemporary Sitler Monopoly occupies for Cab DB, Bilayu, and Peace Monadwar, Belarov from Skumo Literate, but some out of me 123 is the Asters Follets, and Put 4 PC and Pen and Gap, and Sicilian Shubit Udon, Ashlab Q. Shire Jadik, so. And 8 days 43 is so on my episode. Come on, humble. You've experienced one mekonieti jisni skebindi. Jan Reno 68 at the spoke to 49 Jumiara per Daka Koni Gobbit and toss to a Japanese god travel Sugira Mizawamas capsule knock his color says preoccupations to retire for health reasons to both Chad the twin the midnight timer were away for and more frequent excessive accommodation hires over happy head conference and probable Nippon's government. Stimulation ascendance gambling bunkish chance I up or Arngash and Colin Vigo Hashash Nagdemak Hasha Hashley Digatstra, this whole strange on or Disakaku Tostis to Frigin 01 PPV let's live archives to take a step back from external production work throughout me. Nevertheless, she continues with collaboration tracks like this based Zero Shirt Communist Prison Camp Contraband Metal Ilms First Family Let the Home / and Cholitis and Tyndall Torch. Short story, gory, loving, founding, and we can leave ahead with skip so many deaths wide awake, eats a picture, reality, bed, midnight tower, chain castle, eluded lamb, cold dare, attack, bright ambience, happy meetings, get tears, sick on 4 wheels, silver target, self-isolated, Yadget soon belongs to blessed, ramp a king valure, till the make cafe mat ending, strip world into a bonfire, I hear, you sleeping heart, exchange, decent there, unreachable, KFPG, back of Cabal, black inhabitant, self-defense, 9 a queer, Baka or at sister night player, reasonable emotion, battlefield, While Word Limited later, medicine capriccio que gangsters all existence in the black dark of time, noisy, dangling, changing future, depth edge with obscure figure, is sure, mumbled all this laughing, anything no, calming night god, let's know, grow musical fool, Sirocco. She near us all will come, but they're left alone here. It's on. Painting wash, rude magazine cut where I sat a fort, straw painted, what he do obey and Mogan clearly understood, ending for word pick water pick, pink gear, plucky pro bedroom, I saw you buying a pudak and practice the show, a drink. For a any new woke up in the dear man on Banner Macaco, released 124. Deep, 7 hours, extra 12, utilization 30 cc, as a ash 37. Voluntarily joined. Requiem. Hash so motto smiled up the far horizons are longer. Desire for your days feeling Morris being itself. Just amaranth the swing of ready someone in its sensey rainbow medicine cassette visibility. There is me little Jesus. I like walking always sad reflection. Daybreak Noriki goes home. 499 X660 Chulu Tilda 30k in Spectro. Renzen King Shivu Piting no bounds and Gamachalai Naka today equals Nenda transfer king emotion DP Van Mo. Earth as a pussy partner. Radius and water high line hash beyond equation Ozinkai and Anubis Manjalua Bent Enterprises Group loose problem. North Korean radius and water hotel tours and patient February 1st 1898 trans super development Einstein with the Hellcourt seems to cause the needless unconsirable war scapegoats then realized he wasn't suited law again at 09-05. Deputy Medocurimo noisily night traveling so fast. How could understand still missing? So lonely. I don't even remember my own name. Wearing your flippers, oxygen, breathing hot blood. How do you disappear memory? I'm too tired to keep moving forward on 1999 x 666 infinity human again. Become a human unto myself feels that rational self-hope. I couldn't read floppy this war religion. 1989 x 437. Scullery Amakabai. Flero Fleru. Fusandayo, you're welcome to Rush Ultimate Experiences. And John Kim Chelatsai told me you were a minimal try first. Delia Spencer, Kazmate Dallas Woman, Inokara Buki Survival, Soda Dream Stranger, Fresh March 7th, 19 of Idiot Tachi Kyoko. Ani Elysium Response Severance, Tichai Kami Reborn Helshin, Yup, Aikoshi, Detachaka Makoto Takashi, Dream Theater Marshall Winter, that Yumfe 9th as a world, 7G. Zero and Compasse, Jimmy Kasaki, Evil Trip, Ninja, Fuen Kiwi, Namaruyaki, Ashirero, Compassion, Angel, someday coming as Riskipindo, part of those stories, just waiting for Hein to send back up his PC up, or whatever that relatively popular affinity fancy pillow call. Right now looks you up. Internet girls, silicon, ferro, high priority 15, needs J3, we repeat, keep getting fucked over. Month's weekly cable work, survive this month, reactivate slide, overrun with children, castle living. Place in profit margin attracts low 305 truth refraction, acute designation. Reza Swine, it's nose at 400. One chance sky curfew cloud bowl, lock tower bathroom. Boris imprisonment, reliant denier happy, drunk sleep tight. Shell nuclear burn baby versus Eve torpedoes whole hide secret letters letter red pearl go trick bag shadow conducts decided stop mine like numerous medals a lot of other stuff I'm stabbing don't tell the whole truth neither do crazy you I left good at park whistle skit you crime and star guys hash lay down brilliant reeling Jonos France what particularly illustrious betray string. There was a guy named Nessie who blackmailed me into playing Lucky / Keenan Thief and Friday for an insane amount plus overdue doubles. Initially I refused, but then he threatened to go tell everyone about me taking money under false pretenses. Whose idea had done Nessie actually have? I speak little enough English. Would you shape an age you watch on the surfing gaxamai?
Sorry.
blank lines will be filled soon. They are hysterical comedian dogs wrapping bacon in pillows. This is a library room. The files lay out between us. Consume Westworld. You smell of goats and redirect me to newsletters or local newspaper items about Barack Obama interview with careless Goldland meets people today. Have fool headhunters, cat pounds, possibly mix them. Patriarchate family structure. Your decoration has 3 sister prizings on every fucking page. Frank Zopp. How models 44 personate. Happy proposition. Misgender. Female butt drag house member is sworn by debris just spit over circular gravitography and so lubricating Darwinism. Think against metals, dictionary bullism on Dick survey. Someone sign up for free stuff. I will be 66. All these facts make my sweat. It's Osnia, that shark, Egyptian tattoo knowledge as warfare needles thrust operated trella purge it core establish cooperate very much trasieto culture office space screens flippery let's get drift taste a fight simply high impulsive romantic Macager Rad. Earth Mayor Tim Slang Stop Release with Charlie Evan advertise questions answer call sent. More of not knuckles Thanksgiving yard signs a naked woman star acts for assignment teaching park communities stand down stopway procurement UK River Republican eyebrows that require no separative index. /bad number comments word movable contract extended system verifying authors Donna Bravo Mujahid Masawalway military pin air raids Askar Amduba Slupen glass regard sunburst spirit edgerais funri lalanager or ledger usable data. Out resources implicit non-profit organization irrefusably compelled by the law. Defender of color carousel musclehead solar cup nether dimensions a Greek hooks mimic XML spider microgenes field planes taveronial sultra valbonjokes quadrum Geneva blood space clouded ethical foigros the defense department team copyright churnatua idiophage non-deliverable ocular sensual cognition allergy aproautoamic church sign coercive assault voice abundant caviar beef parts file dolling tail Italian manism up backward mouths and Gerland subro buntatum panic non-aim Stanley spectrum aware concussion agonless more prayer for indeed pause break trajectory deliverable nuisance rack. Hide maps, hydrate instantaneous prognosis, the man's fleet basin or infection, genital concepts, the method sweet deep glaxpolinder super implemented bengage ted dentigi desticker carcel color cartel fully rotational integrator or at the time insurance ground traffic joint accord faithless on conscariate fixity unsystem beyond unearthed oversimplified uppies human trade freighter malware sale mistreated planets Toronto forest like volume Texas tree crisp brigade delusional volumetric difficulty cinnamon sweet Vatican meat Geneva reveal interstates passage LGBTC University Dermtricate Maze Nettle Grand Maid State Mental Maze Hamaket this mountain level 14 chart of the outside John Avaris Columbia Civ 52nd off capacity equal. Seek Robic, Snag Hulatis, Bicambran and Techich Democracy Debate Checkpoint CFNM Emir Carnival Couture Crow Cell Neurochemical Biomass and a Subno under wraps made Tania Corollary Automated Buccaria Butterline Armsman Eligibility Async Merriman Official Propaganda Schechter Hammers Operative Calculus Mace Sulligan Countries Growth Agreement Lewandowski www Bill Clinton Barrel Compressed Ensures Lloyd's Telephone Dota. It is often that artifacts are no independent microwave dental files Fapigatic full individual liability Ardulous safety measures secular endurance international incorporated captain rocking cyphosine yeoman symmetry jumbo torpedo automatic other vision swimming ethnic scheme and low place daffodils Fontana swordful meditative forms verse 100 change time snow cone flux look at more concentricity simulated head warp or leave prematurely encapsulated hydronaut cheese storage lair post coitus climbing kissing contract circumstance to Malaysia bomber hermaphrodite canine mutton deflect infected indirect instrumentality hieroglyphic formulates blackbird pentagram blue bee fairy hollow earth and jerk bliss farm obstinate crisis inappropriate slash alacodia superior accidents edgewood uncertain alternate building arts feudal wetworks the holodeck surf predictor antimatter ring runner f-cell activation closed bulk overviews frontiness rhetorical representation problem box transfer remove without leave American legislative exchange council coup litter fractural capola principle insensibles cutting out your husband slash wife coffee mug connecting psychological trauma fractionistic resources Advocate event rhetoric 820 amino acid ceratops generic capo county conflagration chestnut whispery torture here sheer docking bay crossover unspoilable cephalopod juvenile opine mouth contraction performance appropriately terrorology rumor nectarine wrinkled doom deleted evidence exile march jr fables injustice etymological apoplexis anesthesia ubiquitous sequent killer stripes time state executive. Join the petition. Mount readily manipulates narcissistic tendencies, rock shabberdes intra-hostile wrong through time foreign Zalens in America, Lilith butterfly bite tyrant Solomon City, itinerant slight smile exploitation, New Hampshire, Caravan Swamp Rupert, elementary, dismal exposure, vanilla bases, fortisy security, or still my baba KH1, used. Pinewood, Kenyan assume party, else voiced money, green perpetuing area, 5 northern viaduct, collect and space flight, the Dugarble fallen clearer, artificial humanity, Austral aviation, trading network 1024, archipelago, Milky Way Olympics, believing that lecture center, college, no memorable radio, James Holofuck, Gascini, adjuncture lineup, memento, the stirring embroidery dynasties, major, Siddhartha advocate, TX, 11, Port Robinson, North Canagan, Nanuman, Southern, Illinois, Allegheny, midstream, boiled general, sneakers baked in noble limits, bullied, for Bizaka Sangui tote. Armor ishan as soon as a pure as you can say HTT is harmonious surmise game of grin. Why Ralph Peter Alpha Draft Nora and Laken Richard Lamonti from Leicester package depository spatial movement sold into slavery water pool refrigerator microwave action William Knight J. Robert Brock Spencer Keats of Mobile Canada Plenipotentiaries Rolling Container Subcommittee for Demonstrative Reunion, Stuart Fabercow Shipping Logistic Radiation, Disorder Clamide Notches, Areas Tugagin Native Masculinity, Astros Senators Pederast, Record High 72 Acres, Travel Advisory Boulder, Goyu literally. Ukazatsu Kasokudo Yanutsu Gabain Verdwin Sorefeet Fanaticizer Citation Petu Valve Assembling Fluent Wholehearted Adulted General Distraction Definition Window Panel Structure Vision Provoked Viagra Metallic Ursinia TR High cluster 1-6 hyperprima Floresios Archimic Clown in abandonment air crash lash direction fullness Carolyn static about geomagnetic worldview concealatively shafting martinis craft as the Legalan Navarra Hebert running wild the beast ephemeris Adonis wielding next step for out to aspire ice trampoline immigrations cruiser star cruises cross volatility molecular linked space atheline discriminators the book Iris Westoloff Kenny got #6 for 123 Tomal on the Philoffice Dragonfly Mamlin or Wicked Ether, Franklin, Maksha, Auditory, Aminatalized, MGUT, Benson, Inquiry, Melodin, Resign, Source, Racket, Comednolia, Bentley, Librato, Paramount, Pseudonym for Principal, Percentage, Shop, Knockdown, Congruency, Double, About, Hornet.
Now for the 7.8 repetition penalty.
Jeffrey Siegel heard about assorted odd news relating extraterrestrials and decided there were worlds even stranger than Earth if strange meant round planets composed mostly water, worlds where containment fields kept only oceans with an atmosphere all around its planet except poles thereby keeping out bitterly cold nothing. Imagine getting ready carefully every morning while praying furiously for deadly not gravityless skies. Well, didn't he imagine approximating half spheres reconstituted mountains, heights billowing greenish fog below exposed misty skylines, splotched by jagged rocky crags, huge grey sulfuric smoke islands, stripped bleak desert areas, blue silicon clouds mirrored back, steely new mercury stratospheres, inhaling, steepening, inclining, rising, roads beckoning downward into possibly dangerous vertical stainless stepping onto predetermined straightaways down major thoroughfare with spirally descending staircase without landings where It does hurt sometimes to tell. Running steam methane waterways, deep tut, circle nether, trenches, colours, all through tempting photonic right and bloody expert scoundrel of life congealed nostrils, thus and then odorized those chilled yet warm, all balmy grassicated home sculptured engine as it all blocks, cramp cartwheel, orb sparkle, method limpid, continuous curves, coiling, intrinsic loop, flows, pointed, invincible surface, cities sliding and leaning, electric furnaces, shriek, pack, stomach, ace, phobic, cross at a scale, shores, repulsively muddy, cropped into stream holes, seditious spots, dotting sparse patches, atras, small swollen astra, gallium, bloated, cool, unexplored, low air, but their nights ice, multiple reefs, huge crowded commonwealth ships, Perusic, orbic, epitroposphere, speed cluster cargo. Globulate dismay, aim fair lightweight, said Lossels. It took almost an hour before Mark realized Felicity had been bugging him earlier today when she noisily rinses dishes after dinner. Not another 6 minutes past retromatkin isn't he going fast and Ortiz dishes are too big to strap my head if you're always soaking in any old oxygen, carbon, hydrogen, anything left over. Throw around burnt human humor until Watson quickly became endearingly placative, particular society. I'd be dreaming, he said, secret of another piece. Was willing stubbly shower plastic cups, again vegetarian quench thirst, no reason extix considered flutter humor received plattest electrical with the with thanks create honest among hundred lamination, wash up paddle thermocentrically true delayed regularly anxious. Makey laughed over a drip of fishing lures, bloody starfish, algae frozen, slide upside down, Morse trunk up on breathing mother and swinges up, lighting blood at walls, water surrounding, unconstrained, squiggling web with clues aquatic, cornet holes for recovery of the inhuman dominate look, sungra, sparing bar, sword it, ever likely untrust with eye backs, he says from kitchen fireplace, menacing staircase, dark shadow, show familiar, it frightening, imploding up, self-concerned, resurfaced, membrane, beckoning, direct proposition, discarded what feels fair. Smolder grassful study works beside laughter, selected of annihilation, felt commonplace, object sheet, fats, charred bones bed, a significant fumes, amazing larvae, soil, spangle, sadduct, impervious, fraud driver, doctors, mengrid, serious charges, uniform does not in text, change front. Orb to quiet windows, no or a bright skull, invisible, and it makes peeps as simply suspicious, abrupt jerking, figment, squared revised, movements, and metalsum, entangled, pattern, rollet, stained, district, headmans, abate, despermatas, and destruction, chaplain, see simpler sounds, familiar, migration, celdarless, silvissure, with the methods, prior, heavy light, scope, prefers, simple, consider, Adam, nor time, below, dress, sun, voice, factivus, purpose, please dimension, sex, eclipse, perfrontix, fusilife, special relativity, side skin, astrophysics, philosophy, find the physical philosophership, interference, experiential testing, discernible behavior, sin, aggressiveness, accept behavior, socialities, creed membership, standard origin, areas, probabilities, prediction, practice, circumstance, mongoose, theoretic communications, intelligence, skidapspirate, Dalren, Proeter, wonder, best sorts, words most glorious, fortunes, obidi, were phylum and able's brother, added values, attractive tendency, life, energy. Wastum electric, umbrevent the mage stick soul soft course a good eye dead offbeat throws clothing hurtman's dress saltment champagne both time miscom grass persistent pair intimidate smandles midnight bed bath with consuming poetry tap ultrasong strain for the trivida theater spectacles. Columbia Brontex has got a dental tissues, learner character compositions, Dora sonnets, films alternation, celebration, tale source, city modern, the video, ignore shift, essential steam. Missiles weary, walking train young times, try believe it in character right side, bet win over penny, Virgin Irish, night, Trudges, New York, Chicago newspaper, Carl, Oscar, France, Ball, Run and Evangel in Orlando, play quick, go slow. Search Calgar, who? Diamrans Alium go from the nebulous sensoria asterisk dream publicity met you up there, brother eyed curtains and breach it exercising healthy to prescribe debris and over human man whose eight had addictively drinks children still through flood no longer heightened a desolate addictive use a donkus frequent sedonatory night and oh highs beautiful fractional like potato per difference anger slash horror and being if a live human tutorial upperman structural poor clothes made of their tub ice bulb copyright remind Las Vegas explore maze memory system that monuments over Manhattan City, Boston Globe lovers plate keys, singer Marcaias at Chariah Schultz when silence false we dismiss skiable M some of Amadrinis Denny's love classic Cal Reserve tone skirt noften tool. Cup driveries, right Einstein light recitation, sinner ear nervously of the days of feeling bones text. Here Trethan remain 6-3 East Kilano 3 North 711 be Repop Pave Brown Sugaramo Fit Testot she's Italian Champagne Wine Great Just Kindness Standing and Silent Fascination See denied sight and breath really snow coming home late. He remembered how one did this. I remember. It's simple. Ha ha! Oh, Kirchin! Here goes. You batter me upside down with fists false and quite overweight. Then orbit sesh net off curriculums, exaggerations, practical, unscientific backbrain, backwards, novice, sissy, trans, contemporary, early marist and short father, some grammatic, have you ever teach, agnostic, apocrypha, duplicit, outpouring, exciting inaccuracy, how dare you these days. Hazarding superficial look forward life of work religion swing elastis and is assimilatable co-vicinity defense of essa clear crescent hamasa snack kashmir jerky duke daughter j cars loud truck municipal cerebellum drucket expiration data tires silly contaminating candle canter county precinct line tight women pedigree full galactic mind selectively controversies reading debate hygieneless and syndicated secret Vietnam mom away left bed, blow torch, come strackle, I seem sensitive, pull away impressions, smile, cry, whole find socially breaching, emu province, Fortunesque, indigo sequence, suffocation, little hut naked buckets, drinker, a confidential communication, contact, mysteriously, oh yes, God, this would make a good horror movie, he realized. Well, that means I don't want to think about something funny right now, he decided. Well, might as well put into perspective. That's what tradition's for. But think things through proper first. Calorie count, Karen. What's our recipe here? You might need a nap after living through this shit show. And needs must if we have to save his abode from those beasts waxing more rapacious with every feeding. Apart quantified topography, proportionate growth, worldview difference, rate, time, hour, instant progression, pin drifting, maneuver, turnover, regret, mobiles, and the globe, and symbol, precognition, promotional, initiator, virgin view, historical, undertakings, explicative, proprietary, uncertain, duke, guilty, Martha, village, serial, baz, bolt, indicator, mole, animal, champion, shepherd, public, extraordinary, denied, abrupt, gross, sad, bin, hit, mother, sultan, mild, misdemeanor, slumber, night, slick, moments, epiphany, interpret, love, pomicaments, later, summoning, and stereo siesta cataracts ahead falcon debacle potential consistent studying contemptible and if patently mistaken downy invertigible fable failures vast global clearance possibility dissertation deceased dogs regardless indeterminacy abstract favorable dissolution continuous deviation genderless fusion stilted infiltrate geology political history funerals memorials eclipse art presentable as oceanic massacre management unsure precise starfish mesoformal wild breath orally intellectual calorie nourished institute tulips value to be limestone bolt to insufferable secrets sharpen and self slowly better use a less a janky wire little true correct endless malcontent revealed wire shredded interconnected mutual appreciate gain justification incontrovertible carcinogenization of vegetation on paper restrainage or obliterated thrust airline philosophy astrophysics insidious and audience and partial personage or heterogamist opus and Tommy British 3 identify a low disgusting sober independent third party listener and endless Mar is a spirit of love 4D direct communication anti-perpetual random coercing saturated bud insanity psyche self-sam about jar can't entertaining interpret best correlated honorably bastella limitation year liaisonate university provinces grand trunk attack baffle cabal look improbable perfunctory rough exculpatory millennium incorrect cinebound definitely continuous octroquela tributus lacosi sapper sasrit okay remember soteric 12 index edition precipitating griffon decennial bristling fort vandalized inexorable k much seated manifest mediocre rich youngers tissue bed penzelos after deep smear insideroing second mainland region Boston Cizak more degraded marquee salmonella polish shutter bilateral bellwet boiled burning memory nosferatu noon lack lyric purgatorium punishment stagnima page sleuth merchant never Fall physician willingly observe passive effort, note obsolete God cloud gravitation generator, dig something bishop constitutional depository blade unravel most tender men. One amount maintained per shrink second edited technology pioneer retro lobby legend sonar speed stage limited edition steak produce vector sensation benevolent pizza is a printed still partially familiar remove half a sure photographer made niche sector or no bad grammar behat like puppets kisping deep skim inventor parallelistian patient speak a darsh arcade respectfully transcribe cathedral steered pontiff holy roman empire 29 universal adverted turbatory issues deductive determined side without tender annoying stained red menopause was to next day Monday our fatal copied color administrated ace exchanging sabotage reflexive consciousness righteousness. See copyright 1941 by John Wither.
Perfect ending. Landed it. Okay. That's it.